Verde Valley Television, Cable 1, Channel 56, Cottonwood, Clarkdale. Suddenlink Cable Channel 2 in the Verde Villages, Camp Verde, and Sedona. On demand at VerdeValleyTV.com.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Tim Elinsky. I'm the mayor of Cottonwood, and you are watching Inside Cottonwood. Thanks for joining us today. We are going to talk about Cottonwood Bike Week. And joining us today is Carla Hover from Yavapai County Community Health Services and Nancy Gottschalk, also from Yavapai County Community Health Services.
Yes.
So if you would please introduce yourselves and let us know what it is that you do. We'll start with you, Carla.
Okay. I'm the health education coordinator and oversee the office as far as all of the grants that we have. We go out into the schools, we educate the kids, we are at almost all of the community events, anything that's going on in town. We're here to make sure the town is as healthy as possible.
Great. Nancy, what is it that you do?
Well, I'm also a health educator. I'm the health policy manager for Yavapai County Community Health Services, and my job is just to kind of look at all aspects of health and how we can promote health in other avenues like active transportation, food access, those kinds of things.
Great. So that is how your roles directly align with Cottonwood Bike Week, right?
Yes, yes.
Great. So let's talk about that.
Great. Okay. Well, Cottonwood Bike Week is going to start on Saturday, May 13th, and run through Friday, May 19th. We're going to start off with a big fun day on Saturday, May 13th, with the Mayor's Ride and also the Bike Rodeo.
Great. Let's talk about the Mayor's Ride.
Yes, good. So we will be debuting a new route this year for the Mayor's Ride. It will start and end at Garrison Park, but we're going to include a little bit more of Main Street and Old Town, make it a little more visible. And of course, it's free. Welcome to anybody and everybody in the community. Come with your bikes and your helmets. You can even dress silly if you want to, and it's just a fun community event to promote bicycling.
Great. Awesome. Before the program, we talked a little bit about a bike rodeo too. And Carly, you said you've done some of these across the Yavapai County?
So we do bike rodeos here and in Sedona. But this one is going to follow the Mayor's Ride. So the Mayor's Ride will be from 8 to 9. Great. And the bike rodeo will start by 9:30. And we take the parking lot by the county buildings next to Garrison Park, and we turn it into a skills course, obstacle course. And we either, our employees or Cottonwood PD, if they're available, come in and ride with the kids through the skills course. We learn about making slow stops, we learn about taking corners properly, all those things that the kids need to learn before they get out on the road, hopefully. Right. So it's a fun time. We also will have a table set up for helmet decorating.
Oh, fun.
So we have stickers and feathers and all kinds of fun things, paints, glitter paints, so the kids can decorate their helmets.
Great.
If they also like to do that.
That's great. Now, what age range of kids do you typically have?
We've had everything, kids from 3 years old up to 15 years old. 15-year-olds might get a little bit bored, but we put them to work helping the younger kids.
Good. And you offer any kind of services like fitting your helmet and all that?
We will help them fit their helmets.
Yeah,
we do not have helmets this year, and sometimes in the past we've had helmets, so everybody needs to bring their helmet. Because we will insist that they wear a helmet to ride the course.
Certainly.
And we will help them fit their helmet and show their parents exactly how it needs to be fitted, and if they're going too big, too little, you know, what they need to do to get the right fit.
Do you encourage the parents to participate in the rodeo as well?
Oh, I'd love for the parents to participate. They don't usually. I've had a couple that do it for fun, but usually it's the kids and the kids go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until we have to say, okay guys, it's getting hot, we need to we need to close up here. But we will be doing that from 9:30 to 11:30 this year.
Perfect. And then what other events are going on with Cottonwood Bike Week?
Okay, great. So again, all those fun things on Saturday, May 13th. The next big event will be on Wednesday, May 17th. It's called the Ride of Silence, and it's actually a worldwide event that happens. It's the 14th annual, and it's in commemoration of people that have been injured or lost their lives while bicycling. And so it's somewhat somber, but still a beautiful thing to participate in, where you just kind of ride quietly and silently, and also bring awareness to safety and bicycling. And that in our area will be taking place at 5 p.m. again, Wednesday of Bike Week, which is May 17th, and you'll meet at Riverfront Park by the playground. And it's usually about an hour ride.
Great. And how many folks do you expect to participate in this event?
You know, in the past, it's been maybe a dozen or more, but you know, we'd like to continue growing our community and seeing it as a bicycle-friendly community, and that's just one of the ways to do that, is participate in these events.
Absolutely. Great. Why don't we take a quick break, and we'll come back in a minute and talk a little bit more about the Bike to Work Week.
Great.
Okay.
Thanks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
This was me. And Mom and Dad. And my big brother Alex. And Jack. And this was the day that I learned that sandals get their name from sand. That jellyfish aren't made of jelly. That stars don't just come from the sky. That the ocean is bigger than all of us. This is the day we all got to forget that I was sick. And it changed everything. This was my wish.
We cover all sorts of different topics, from events in our local news. We bring in nonprofit organizations and police and fire agencies from around the county. It's a lot of fun, great information. Again, countywide every Tuesday and Thursday. Cable 1, Channel 56, and Suddenlink Cable Channel 2. For times and listings, go to VerdiValleyTV.com. Countywide every Tuesday and Thursday. See you then.
Hello and welcome back to Inside Cottonwood. My name is Tim Elinsky. I'm the mayor of Cottonwood. And joining us today is Carla Hover and Nancy Gottschalk, both from Yavapai County Community Health Services. We're talking about Bike to Work Week here in Cottonwood. And Carla was going to share a little bit about the social ride.
Yes. So on Friday, every Friday morning actually, there's a social ride that's sponsored by Verde Valley Cyclist Coalition.
Okay.
And so as part of Bike to Work Week on that Friday, the 19th, at 8 o'clock, they meet at Girona. On Mingus Avenue. Okay. And from there they do a ride. It's usually an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay. But that is for everybody, all abilities, everybody's welcome type of thing. And if people want more information, they can always go to the Verde Valley Cyclist website, which is www.vvcc.us. and they have all of their events, trail maps, and everything on that site.
Okay, fantastic. So it's a social ride, just meant to be fun.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's not competition. They don't leave anybody behind. They actually have some people that go a little faster, but there's always somebody in the back, so they don't leave anybody behind.
Very good. And the ride winds back up at Girona then?
Yes,
right? Okay.
comes back at Girona, and it's very social, and they might stop and have coffee or lunch or snacks or whatever after the ride.
Sounds like fun. Shall we dig into the Bike to Work Week then?
Yes, great.
Okay.
So in an effort to motivate people to ride their bikes to work, we're initiating a group challenge. So during Bike to Work Week, which again is May 13th through May 19th, you can earn points by riding your bike to work, depending on the mileage, and you can also earn points by attending any of these events that we've been talking about.
Okay. So why would I want to ride my bike to work?
Good question. So we're doing this as a group challenge because, when you register, you're going to be identifying yourself with some group that you want to pool your points with. So we have a list of groups, and we hope that everybody can find a group that they would identify with, whether that's the city of Cottonwood or Yavapai County. We have Mingus on there, or Cottonwood Oak Creek School District. Okay. So you're going to pick a group that you want to pool your points with, a group that you identify with, and the group that wins or gets the most points after the whole week will earn a traveling trophy that is custom, handmade, one of a kind. We actually have it here. Made and constructed by the mayor, and the team that wins will get this for 1 year, and then next year it would travel to presumably the next team winner. We are fairly confident that Yavapai County will have it and will always have it, but we shall see.
We'll see about that. I see that being on the shelf of Cottonwood for many years to come. So how does one register then?
Okay, good question. So you register by emailing CottonwoodBikeWeek@gmail.com. You'll get a registration link, and it's just really easy. You just put your name, your email, and again, you're going to pick a group. There aren't any individuals. We're all doing this as teams. And then every day during Bike to Work Week, you'll get an email and asking you if you attended any of the events that happened previous, and your commutes and your distances that you rode to work that day.
I think it's a great idea.
Good.
It is great, and it fits right in with our plan of encouraging more physical activity, encouraging alternative transportation, and getting people out having fun.
Absolutely. And just so folks know, too, if you do Bike to Work and you're on the bus route, you can always throw your bike on the CATS bus.
That's a great way to do it. Short, if you have a long way to go, you can shorten it by incorporating CATS. That's a great way to do it.
Very good. So has this been done before here in Cottonwood?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
No.
So this is really the first year that we're doing this.
This is the first. I believe they've done Bike to Work Week, but not to this extent, and not offering it as a challenge and trying to get more people out.
I think the friendly competition angle is very good.
Yes.
Very good. I can already see how we're working that angle.
Yes. A little friendly competition never hurts.
Well, and a lot of communities and municipalities promote Bike to Work Week to showcase the kinds of resources there are for bikeable commuting, and Cottonwood does have those.
Certainly. And just so folks at home know, we're going to put a little, your name will appear on this trophy as well as being the reigning champion for the year. So, so for example, City of Cottonwood will be listed right here underneath 2017.
We will see.
We'll see.
She's already rounding people up.
I think so. I can see that. All right. What other ways are there to get involved in the community as far as if you're a bicycle advocate or you just want to get more involved?
We actually, through the City of Cottonwood, there is a bicycle advisory committee that we're always looking for community members that are interested in cycling and would like to be a part of the planning for the future of Cottonwood. So that would be one way that people could get involved.
And what are some of the things that the bicycle advisory committee are working on right now?
Well, the League of American Bicyclists designates communities, will give them a scorecard as how bikeable their community is, and currently Cottonwood is a bronze level community, and the Bicycle Advisory Committee, at some direction from the City Council, is working on making us a silver level community, and that involves a lot of outreach and promotion of events, but also we're working on a bicycle map, we're working on bicycle parking, and so the more cyclists we have and their voices about what they know and what they think the community could use is always beneficial.
Okay, great. Very good. Well, I think we're going to take another quick break and come back here in just a minute. Thanks very much.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
This was me. And Mom and Dad. And my big brother Alex. And Jack. And this was the day that I learned that sandals get their name from sand. That jellyfish aren't made of jelly. That stars don't just come from the sky. That the ocean is bigger than all of us. This is the day we all got to forget that I was sick. And it changed everything. This was my wish.
We cover all sorts of different topics, from events in our local news. We bring in nonprofit organizations and police and fire agencies from around the county. It's a lot of fun, great information, again, countywide every Tuesday and Thursday. Cable 1, Channel 56, and Suddenlink Cable Channel 2. For times and listings, go to VerdiValleyTV.com, countywide every Tuesday and Thursday. See you then.
Thanks again for joining us. My name is Tim Alinsky, the Mayor of Cottonwood. Joined today with Carla Hover and Nancy Gottschalk from Yavapai County Community Health Services. We're talking about Cottonwood Bike Week. And before we left off, we were just talking a little bit about the Bicycle Advisory Committee. I wanted just to speak a little bit more about that and find out when do they meet, and really what's on their, what do they go over during their meetings. I just want to give people a sense of that. So if you did want to get involved, I think they're doing very important work. They do help out the City Council a lot, so I want to make it seem very enticing for folks at home so they get more involved.
So it's a once a month, usually a Thursday afternoon, later in the afternoon, 4 o'clock-ish, so that people can maybe get off of work and come join us. And we work on whatever is necessary. As Nancy said, we're working on that project. We're also working on a trails map, which is in process, and there's still steps to be taken on that. So people that might want input there, people that just want to hand in it.
The trails map, I think, is great. I think most people don't realize the breadth of trails we have in the area, and all the great surface streets that we have to ride as well. So I'm really excited to see that trails map. I think that'll be a great asset.
It's really coming along.
Yeah, good. So again, they meet Thursdays?
Thursdays, once a month. I don't remember.
It's 4 o'clock. I think it's the third Thursday of the month.
Okay, well, it's a great group of people. I have attended those meetings, and they're a lot of fun, so I would encourage folks to get involved.
Yeah, and it's a great partnership between the county and the city and the Cyclist Coalition and community members who are avid cyclists. We've had some involvement from the police department, so a lot of people are involved.
Very good. Well, we did have a member from the Bicycle Advisory Committee come to present to our Cottonwood Council during the strategic retreat. So I know they're really pushing hard to get silver status in Cottonwood, which there's tremendous economic benefit to doing that. So really wish them the best in making that happen.
And health benefit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks. So, upcycling.
Okay.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, that's a project we're just getting off the ground here. Yavapai County's been instrumental in Prescott. The PD usually has bicycles that they've impounded or have been found somewhere, and so a few of those bikes are given to a community member who takes them and redoes, tires, brakes, whatever needs to be done, and then they're given to someone who needs them, either someone in the homeless shelter or someone in the women's shelter, here the mission, somebody that really needs the bicycle as transportation to or from a job, or whatever it is that they need. So we're just getting off the ground. We've had a few of them picked up from the police department, and they'll go to cyclists who are handy that way and can refit them.
That's great.
And have them ready for people.
And this is taking place right now in Prescott, and they've had good success with that
They've
program.
had great success with it in Prescott.
Fantastic.
They've been able to meet a lot of people's needs, so we're really excited to get it going here.
That'd be great to have that here on this side, too. Great. But wanted to speak, too, about bike corral concept in Old Town Cottonwood. I think this is something else the Bicycle Advisory Committee has discussed. So do you know a little bit about that?
I do. So again, one of the suggestions by the league is to have more parking for bicycles, and it really makes a statement to not only have bicycle parking, but to substitute bicycle parking where a car could be. Just sends a message that roads are for all modes of transportation. So we're in the works of securing a location where we would take a parking spot and use it for bicycles. So hopefully we'll get a lot of spaces for people to come down and ride their bikes.
Great. And I would imagine you can fit a lot of bikes in the space where a car could fit, right?
Exactly.
And I have noticed when I drive through Old Town in Cottonwood, there are a lot more bikes in Old Town these days.
Good.
Which is great to see. I think people are really using that form of transportation.
And we're actually getting the Mingus Union Welding Club to help us not only make it functional, but also beautiful, because they do great artistic work there at the Welding Club.
Great. So there will be stylish bike racks and corrals. Great. Awesome.
That's the plan.
Okay. Nancy, did you want to take just a minute and go over some of the events that are going on, just as a recap?
Yes, because there's so many. So again, Cottonwood Bike Week is May 13th through May 19th. It all starts off on Saturday, May 13th with the Mayor's Ride starting at 8 a.m. To 9 a.m. And then there's the bike rodeo following at 9:30. Then on Wednesday, May 17th, is the Ride of Silence at 5 p.m., meets at Riverfront Park. On Friday, May 19th, is the Social Ride from 8 to 9:30 usually, starting at Girona. And then again, the Bike to Work week, where you're cataloging and reporting your commutes, is Monday, May 15th through Friday, May 19th.
Fantastic.
Good.
Good. So I will, of course, be participating in the Mayor's Ride.
Good.
8 a.m. I do have confirmation from the Cottonwood Chief of Police, Chief Gazelle, that he'll be joining us as well. So I would encourage many folks, as many as possible, to join us that day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Great ride, short ride. You don't need a lot of skills. It'll just be a lot of fun. So, and I would like to participate too in the rodeo as well. I think that'll be great.
Absolutely, come check it out. And maybe you could lead a group of kids. Show them how to do it.
Yeah, that'd be great. And of course, I'm looking forward to winning that trophy as well on behalf of the city of Cottonwood.
We'll see.
You might get second place.
We'll see. There's no room for second. There's only the one trophy. All right. Well, I want to thank my guests today, Carla Hover and Nancy Gottschalk, again from Yavapai County Community Health Services. Thanks for all your hard work. Thanks for putting Cottonwood Bike Week together. And I really look forward to that week. Thanks again. This has been Inside Cottonwood, and I'm Tim Alinsky, the Mayor of Cottonwood. Take care.
Miss Lee, this is Agent Williams from the tax office. Our records show an unpaid balance on your account. If you don't pay by end of day, you'll be facing jail time. Well, the fastest way to fix this is with a prepaid debit card. Can you go get one now? Yes, and we want to clear this up. If you just buy that prepaid card, put $400 on it, then call me back and read the numbers to me.
The moment they ask for a prepaid card is the moment you know something's wrong. Think before you send money. Learn more at scamowareness.org.
Not on my watch, they say, as they volunteer to serve. Not on my watch, they say, as they leave their families behind to keep the rest of ours safe. As they move out, stand firm, and take fire. So, not on our watch, we say, to the severely ill or injured veterans who can't get the care they deserve, the therapists they need to walk again, the treatment they need to talk again, the lifetime of day-to-day help they need to live full and independent lives. When there's no more government funding, or a nursing home seems like the only option, or everyone says there's no hope for recovery, we won't leave one warrior behind. Not on our watch. Find out how you can do your part at findwwp.org.
Verde Valley Television, Cable 1, Channel 56, Cottonwood, Clarkdale. Suddenlink Cable Channel 2 in the Verde Villages, Camp Verde, and Sedona. On demand at VerdeValleyTV.com.